Here are some of the recent headlines that have unfolded in Nigeria over the recent hours that are worth mentioning.
Trade representative imposed a 12.5% tariff on Nigerian imports, placing the country among 60 nations penalized for failing to ban goods made with forced labor, while trading partners like India, Mexico and the UK secured a lower 10% rate after committing to stronger bans. The Nigeria Governors Forum endorsed President Tinubu's approval of 4 new Nigerian Army divisions, describing the expansion as a major boost to the country's security architecture and a strong step toward tackling banditry, kidnapping, and terrorism across multiple regions of the country. Inspector General of Police Olatunji Disu ordered a nationwide crackdown on illegal firearms, directing officers to act decisively against anyone caught bearing unauthorized weapons, as police intensify efforts to intercept illicit arms flowing into the country ahead of the 2027 general elections. A 15-year-old boy named Busang Ayuka reportedly died at Federal Medical Center Jalingo after allegedly being beaten by security operatives in Barua, Taraba State, in a dispute involving an MP3 player and a power bank, sparking outrage and calls for investigation. Abia State Governor Alex Otti pushed back on Imo Governor Hope Uzodima's claim that all 5 Southeast governors agreed to support President Tinubu's 2027 re-election, saying Uzodima can only speak for himself and that the final decision belongs to Nigerian voters. The police officer caught on video threatening to detain a motorist specifically for being Igbo while allegedly attempting extortion has been identified and taken into custody, following public outrage over the incident and widespread calls for accountability within the force. Transport fares climbed again across parts of Nigeria as petrol prices reached as high as 1,400 naira per litre in some areas, piling more financial pressure on commuters and businesses already struggling with the rising cost of fuel and transportation nationwide. Nigeria's Senate is pushing a bill that would require Facebook, TikTok, and other major social media platforms to establish physical offices within the country, a move aimed at strengthening regulatory oversight and accountability for tech companies operating in the Nigerian market. The Budget Office of the Federation told the House of Representatives that none of the funds appropriated for the controversial Presidential Economic Advisory Council and Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council was ever released or spent, addressing lingering questions over the disputed budget line. Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf unveiled plans to establish a state-owned commercial airline aimed at creating jobs for local pilots who have completed professional training, positioning the state to tap into aviation opportunities and boost employment for its indigenes. China's Consul General in Lagos, Yan Yuqing, called for expanded Mandarin language teaching in Nigerian schools, part of growing efforts to deepen cultural and educational ties between the two countries as bilateral cooperation continues to strengthen across trade and diplomacy.
Alright guys, so these are some of the things that just happened in Nigeria over the last few hours.